awake. The other DM is like another half of awake.
We're recording, by the way.
Oh, hi.
Wow.
Oh, wait,
You don't
hold
have to
hold
say
on.
hello to the recording, Ricky.
I'm recording.
Okay.
If I'm recording, it's me, Tony.
Okay, so players. Oh shit, that includes us, don't it, Alec?
It really do.
Fuck. Non-DMs. Recap.
So, oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh, GMs, you can go too if you'd like.
No.
Nah, we're good.
GMs want to, sure.
No,
I
we're the
guess.
tyrants here.
Where's my pen?
All right. Well, for the
Not you
first
two.
half of the session, we were just traveling on the road. Brandy was discussing like food dishes for the Dalish and the Kunari, so that she can, happily make some home cooked food for them. We had some discussions about around the campfire. I learned that Indra maybe dropped out of the Templar Academy. Who knows? And then we made it to Apsana, and the first thing we did was go to the bounty board. And there were various different monster bounties, all pointed us towards the Near Bala Monster Hunting Guild. And we also learned about a bounty for someone named the Crescent King, who's a notorious pirate. And then we headed towards Near Bala. Who's next?
Did you talk about Rika?
Not yet. We haven't gotten there yet.
Okay, we met Rika. Rika was cool. Real homie, you know? For me, I wrote down that Rika gave us advice, and also, told us a bunch of stuff.
There's a guy, Linus,
We're,
perhaps some kind of defector. Looked like a couple mages went looking for this fella Linus who strolled into town a while ago.
I just wrote the advice down.
She gave us good recommendations for alcohol. Yeah.
We're going into a trial to catch sentient smoke.
Sentient smoke, just bottle it up.
Oh, it is smoke.
You met the wonderful Alan, the receptionist.
Yeah, we want the smoke.
We want the smoke. We showed up there.
We went to an apothecary.
We sold giant parts,
Saradwin is allergic to most essential oils. That's what we learned today. Yeah, well, last
Which
week.
means Saradwin is allergic to most nature.
We met Bidet, or Bade Rocher.
Bidet.
Oh, I did write that down. Bidet.
Bidet. Yeah, Bade Rocher, who's a wonderful man, very Orlesian. We just really perused all of his very expensive wares. It's a bit much for our blood at the moment, but we're planning on becoming more liquid later. And had a nice time just figuring out, sort of planning, getting ready for what we're putting off till tomorrow morning, being this great trial where we fight what Rika has told us to be quite violent and dangerous gas.
Oh.
The bad smoke.
The bad smoke.
Yeah.
This is your brain. Putting your brain on bad smoke.
Catch these motherfucking hands.
Some of us went to bathe in the nice communal baths, like an onsen kind of deal.
Looks like shit. Sarah's shit in the tub.
That's why Son went early.
We found out that Sarad's hair is actually a lot lighter of a color.
She's like those mobile game ads where like you're spraying down a lady that's just covered in mud.
The problem is, I want to not know what you're talking about.
No,
I do know what you're talking about.
Underneath
I
that,
want to
not
not know.
20 Ultra SSSR, like super rare find if you just give them a bath. Literally that.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the Super SS what?
Anyway.
Super rare find
You guys...
of this adventure if you hose them down. But yes, some of us took baths while others, enjoyed a nice meal.
I'm gonna take note of
and
this.
spit fire.
Do you know if any of us have hoses?
No, they haven't been invented
Okay.
yet.
You got no hose.
You got no hose.
No
Maidenless.
hose.
Maidenless.
Holeless, holeless behavior.
Every time.
I'm kind of glad that this is a smaller session because we were not gonna get anything
Oh,
done.
absolutely not. So many people are just like off their kilter. But yeah.
I was on at one point.
Alright, well, some of us were. So this session is basically just kind of like what happened before the morning and like during the morning of, before you guys like faced the gauntlet that the monster guild offered you. So just like any downtime that you wanted to have, any like RP scenes that you wanted to do with like any characters, this is the time to do it. Feel free. I'd prefer if we kind of went, you know, like in a chronological order, so we don't like jump skip like to morning and like back to the night every now and then. But if we do, like, you know, not the biggest of deals, but if you know like a certain scene you want to do.
I've already forgotten the room situation.
It was the
The
girlies,
girlies are staying together.
and then I think Erland, Indra, Asan, and Shepard all got separate rooms.
Fellas, it's a gay to share.
It is, absolutely.
So, like, I'll be honest, by the time we got there, I was so sick that I don't remember anything.
Okay, well,
Um,
do you want a room with someone?
Yeah,
Not
I want a
rooming with
room. Who's letting me in their room? Any
Okay,
volunteers?
we're gonna pick it. We're gonna pick it random then.
No, no.
Eeny,
Did
meeny,
Shepard in honor
miny,
of girly?
Asan.
Nice.
Just needs to pay for his own damn room.
Okay. How about we roll for it?
No way.
I'll pay for his room.
Well, you should just let Shepard stay in the room with you.
No, I'm just gonna get you a room.
Why? What's wrong, Asan?
Asan's just about to sleep and notices. Wait, what?
Shepard is like under
have you
his
been here
bed.
this entire time? Hi.
No, I would love to. I would love to think Shepard's just standing in the doorway in the meme style of "Mom, I threw up."
Mom, I can't find my room. We
Asan,
got
I'm
Shepard a
gonna
room, but he lost the key.
He ate the key.
I thought it was a cookie. Tasted metal. That wasn't a very good cookie.
Hold on, I have
I'm
something.
buying Shepard a room, and I am not sharing one with him.
Buying another one.
Okay.
It seems
Shepard
like
will
all
go
the
into
rooms
there.
have been taken.
Oh no.
I like how you
Someone's
fucking
gonna
forced
have
this
to-
on me.
You can make him sleep in the
Shepard-
hallway if you want.
Shepard goes door to door asking for someone to let him sleep in the room with them.
God,
Make
fucking
him
damn it!
sleep in
Just
the
get in the room.
caravan.
And I'm gonna go down to the bartender. I'm like, do you have any extra like cots or something to just like,
Toss a blanket on the ground.
or just like extra
So-
blankets?
I have a question for
I'm gonna say yes.
yeah.
Just take him.
I made him like a pile of blankets in the corner there,
So,
God, he's like a
I
fucking
have a
dog.
question.
and I hop on the king-sized bed.
So how is the bed like? Is it like a bed like modern day where it's like a frame and the mattress on it? Or-
It has a
Is it just
frame.
like-
It would be a frame, but it wouldn't be like a traditional mattress.
Could Shepard attempt to lift the frame and mattress and go under it?
Yes.
make an athletics check.
I want you to know I already said Asan is on the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
okay.
That's why. That's what's the
That's
athletics.
what the
check
athletics
for.
check's for.
I need to pull like your sheet because I haven't yet. Sorry. Give
It's okay.
me 1 second. That is a 21.
21. Okay, Asan, as you're like slowly drifting off to sleep, you start to like roll to the side a little bit, and then you're like, the floor is uneven. That's weird. And then you roll back to the other side, and you're like, okay, now what the heck? Ah! And you see Shepard just like lift the bed frame and the mattress up, and then just slowly crawl underneath it.
Well, as he's like coming out of consciousness, he's like, Jarthaman, have mercy. Shepard, what are you doing?
Just trying to get cozy.
Under the bed?
Yeah, and in back where I was from, sometimes had to share a room with a lot of people, and everyone would take a chair, some pillows and blankets on the floor. Some people would get lucky enough to get the bed, so I started to just lay under the bed because no one else wanted that spot. So
Yes,
I'd take it.
but no one's fighting for it right now, and there's a pile of blankets over there.
I got really used to it. I'm gonna lay under the bed. Thank you.
Good night, Shepard.
Good night.
As you say that, you hear a knock at your door.
I swear to God, Josh, you're being serious.
Yeah, being serious.
Because Shepard's under the bed. No, wait. Because Shepard's under the bed, you just feel the entire bed rock as Hassan leaps out of it. The speed walks over to the door, opens it. What?
You see his son has just like a face mask on. He's ready for bed.
I'm gonna ask if that bath's any good.
If they've drained the water, probably. If not, I'd suggest waiting till the morning.
I'll see. Got a long night ahead of me. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Do you need an extra room?
No. Well,
Okay.
got my own.
Good night, Erland.
Yeah, night.
The door slams
So
slightly too aggressively.
before the door closes, can I chime in real fast? I just have a question. So, from Shepard going under the bed, is it visible to like the naked eye that there's clearly
absolutely.
something
Yeah,
like
no,
that?
you're a pretty big man.
Okay.
There's
so,
just like a creature underneath.
There's just a monster underneath us on
Arlen,
stage.
you say anything about seeing clearly something very large under Hassan's bed, or you just kind of ignore me? Like,
No, I'd like stare, like give it like an odd look, and going, yeah, night, before walking away.
Shepard yells, "Hi, Arlen."
You know what? Actually, question DMs.
Answer
Are there
probably.
are there rafters like are there are there exposed rafters for the roof?
Why? What are you trying to do?
As a Dalish, Hassan's definitely slept in trees before. Rafters aren't too much of a stretch.
Oh my god.
The bed's all lumpy now because something massive is underneath it.
Sure. Why not? Make an acrobatics check.
Okay, give me one sec.
Nicest way possible. I've
Acrobatics.
never wanted a roll that failed before. So
Oh man.
Like a trained gymnast.
But hear me out. Hassan is really still kind of half asleep. So clearly this is a disadvantage. Right?
DMs, I swear to God.
You kind of begin to climb up, and then you begin to scamper up the wall, and then kind of leap away from it, catch the rafters in your hand, and as you're swinging from it, you hear a knock at the door.
It's unlocked. Who is it?
Indra walks in. Hey, what?
I
Keep
just point to the lumps under the bed.
You know what? You know what? None of my business.
Do you need a place to sleep tonight?
No. Do you have extra playing cards? Mine got
Playing
wet.
cards?
Yeah. Just a
I
regular
want to play
set.
cards.
Well, they're not in my inventory DMs, but if you'll let me, I'll just pull out a pack.
Where are you pulling it out of?
You don't want to know.
Okay.
I'll literally just point. DMs, are you letting me have this?
Also,
Sure,
letting me
but
have
it would
this?
be
Yeah.
elven playing cards.
Yeah, at first I look at Indra, I'm like, can you read Elvish?
No. We don't exactly have schools for that.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Probably because
do
you're.
have a-
You know what? I really would rather not do this. Can I borrow a set?
Yes. I just point to my bag. I'm not getting down from here.
Okay.
Steal,
He just
steal.
like kind of eyes you a little bit, then walks over to your
Shep-
bag.
Shepard from peeking out under the bed. You playing cards?
Oh. Hey, Shepard. What you doing?
Alright. Just getting cozy.
Mhm.
He says he's comfiest under the bed.
Oh, I mean, my room has 2 beds in it if you want to sleep there.
That's not a bad idea. Okay, hear me out.
Uh-huh.
Shepard takes the bed with him.
I'm
Yeah,
going to kill someone.
you know what? We're using your previous athletics roll. Are you fine with that, Alec?
Sure. I just want playing cards.
So,
He
here's the
said there was
vision.
an extra bed there. Why are you taking that one? As he's like scraping it across the floor.
No, you misunderstand. It's a blanket.
Get out the fucking hallway. You have to like make an attack roll.
Me? Or...
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm waiting for like the owner of this establishment to come up and be like, "What the fuck are you people doing?"
So, what, am I adding anything to it? Because I rolled an 18.
Okay,
I
cool.
don't-
18. You break the door frame as you push the bed through.
What is all this? Oh my god.
Oh, hey,
sir,
Sarah.
Do you have extra room?
Do we have extra room in here?
No.
I can sleep in the rafters.
I mean, we have a blanket fort set up, so we kind of like pushed our beds together. You can fit with
Pushing
me.
beds together seems fun.
Come on, we're about to braid our hair and stuff. We were just talking about you.
Me or a shepherd?
All of you.
Wait a second. I have an idea.
Hey, shepherd, you're paying for the door frame.
We should bring all of the beds into one room and then make a fort.
Would this not defeat the purpose of getting our own rooms for once?
Yeah, wouldn't it?
You know, I think that it'd be a very important bonding exercise for us as a group of adventurers.
Right. Well, I've had enough bonding exercises, so there's still an extra bed in my room if anybody wants one. He's just gonna leave. into like the girls' room.
Jeffrey is trying to now force the bed that he took into that room with the bed.
There's so many beds. There's 4 beds in this like kind of small room now. What does your blanket fort look like?
So we pushed the 3 beds together so we can all like hang out and stuff. And we set up the blankets so that, I don't know, I'm just imagining like the beds have like the longer posts.
Mhm.
So our blankets are set up so it's like covering the top of the beds, and then there's like a bunch of pillows inside of it. And yeah, and I captured like a single firefly and it's floating around in there.
You went outside, caught a firefly, and now you're like, be free!
Yeah, it's our light source and our pillow fort. I mentioned the candle, but they stopped me.
I'd like to imagine Cyrnwood has just like a jar of fireflies that she like lets out into the room that Brandy and Hilaria are like, no, 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 no.
Okay, they're in the jar.
I like fireflies.
Yeah, but they're a pain to get rid of in the morning, and they'll bite you in your sleep.
We don't live here.
It doesn't. I mean, you're right, but that doesn't mean we should just look.
Okay, I won't let them out of the jar. They will hang out in here for tonight.
Can they breathe in there?
Yeah. I have a few holes in here. It's a very small hole.
Shepard's like, I think the hole should be bigger.
Okay, let's work on that.
So
I
what?
can't
Shepard would
take
like
that
to take
for-
out his great axe.
No!
I'm rolling. I'm.
While this is going on, can I just lean over to Indra and be like, as much as it pains me to say it, can I have your extra bed?
Do you snore in your sleep?
No.
Do you talk in your
I
sleep?
sleep like an angel.
Hmm. What is an
A
angel?
biblically accurate angel. I'm joking.
Sure, whatever. Just don't bother me.
Yeah, no problem.
I don't know what's wrong with them, man. Brandy went into my room like 5 fucking times before I could fall asleep.
Shepard needed an extra room. I bought him an extra room. He lost the key, and now they have no other extra rooms.
Rough night. Rough night.
Yeah, alright. I'm
Indra.
gonna go take that bed. Thanks.
What?
Yo-
Yes, Riki.
You discover that the reason that Brandy had went in there is because there are now cookies under your pillow.
Why is my bed crummy? What the fuck?
You're gonna wake up in the morning covered in ants.
No!
Oh god, wait.
Fireflies.
Huh. Whatever. Why is my pillow hard?
It smells like cinnamon.
Do you wear perfume?
Me?
It smells like cinnamon.
No.
You don't smell that?
Well, no, I smelled cinnamon the second I walked in. I just assumed you had like a baking hobby or something.
No, I don't really do that.
You said Brandy showed up in your room, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start pulling the pillows off of my bed first.
Make an
There's nothing.
investigation check.
Okay. Investigation. 8.
No. Weird.
Weird.
Where's the
Indra,
cinnamon coming from?
Anything under your pillows?
Oh, yeah, look at that. How many
Yep.
cookies are there?
That'd do it.
There's like, how many times did you say I went into your room?
5.
5 times. There's like 10 cookies.
He just kept sneaking in more cookies until he would notice.
Yes.
Randy's like, why didn't Indra thank me for my cookies yet? Do you want some?
Yeah, sure, I'll have one.
He just tosses you half of them.
Thanks.
Shotgun
Ones
blast
that are
of
like
cookies.
crumbs or
Yeah, do I just get covered in crumbs?
Yeah.
gets in your mask, gets in your sleep mask.
So, how do you use these exactly? He holds the Melvin cards. Like, are they just regular, or is there like a different game you play with them?
I mean, what type of cards do you usually use? Like, what are their, like, things?
Whew, great. I get to make up a fun card right on the spot right here. I'd say it would just be like regular playing cards, but like with different, maybe like different symbols or something.
Yeah,
Then, like,
and I was gonna say, just like, my cards are like exactly the same, but with the Elvish versions of the symbols.
Huh. So no,
So I just do a quick translation for him.
so no king or queen, huh? You guys don't have like a monarchy or anything?
No, no. Although there is a keeper and first card, which I'm assuming you don't have.
We have a knight.
Okay. We have hunter.
So what's a keeper?
Oh, I guess the best way to put it is, oh, you're not gonna like this. The, spiritual leader of our clans, and they're always magical.
Oh. So you guys so you're so the whole clan run by he just like shoves a cookie into his mouth. Mhm.
I wouldn't say run by, but part of becoming a keeper is learning all about our history. I'd say it's more just, how do I put it? Keepers get the best education, and they don't rule with an iron fist, but we take their opinions on matters very seriously.
So less of a I mean, there's still a leader, but less of an enforcer, more of like a guide.
A guide, yeah.
Hmm. But always mages?
It has a lot to do with our history. But yes, we do believe that mages have a better connection to the spiritual world. And thus, if they have the right skills, they can interpret spiritual meanings better than the average person.
You see him like contemplating it for a little bit, and then his like face kind of shifts a little bit, and then he goes, "It's well, I don't want to compare it to the Chantry, but
I mean, it's what you know. Compare away.
it's well, you know, all the mothers in the Chantry, and then of course the Divine. They're, you know, they rule for a reason because of." He kind of like rolls his eyes and goes like, quote unquote, like compassion for everybody. Though, yeah.
Yeah, the church's compassion.
Listen,
Isn't that what this entire war is about?
honestly, I think the war is because Tevinter has a divine that's a dude. I think that's all of it.
Really?
I think that's the main crux of it.
Huh. Interesting.
To be fair, Tevinter isn't great, but I don't think Orlais has really cared about, you know, their treatment of elves, for example.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. But yeah, there you go. You can treat Keeper and the First as what you'd call a king and queen, I guess, and then hunters are knights. I think it actually crosses over almost perfectly.
Do you have a joker? Or is that you in the clan?
Yeah. Good one. Fuck, I don't know enough about all of it.
It's okay, it's okay.
Anymore. Oh god, which god was it? No, we wouldn't make fun of a god in a card game. No, just I know what it is. I point to a card that's just titled Shemlin.
I think they would do that, absolutely.
Absolutely. Yep, there it is.
Hmm.
Notice the rounded ears?
Mm-hmm. No dwarves, huh?
I mean, we don't really interact with dwarves that much. I don't think we have anything against them, just, we don't... They don't exactly come out of their holes in the ground.
Well, Erlen's here.
Often. They don't often come out of their holes in the ground.
Yeah, fair. So, what's the first? The keeper and the first, are they like a couple?
No, the first is, I guess you could say, the keeper's apprentice. They're next in line if the keeper falls to an untimely death.
Gets murdered.
Yeah, natural or unnatural. They are, they're the keeper's right hand, apprentice, assistant, whatever you want to call it. And whenever the keeper passes away, the first takes over and becomes the keeper. Or, if there's multiple mages, the first might become the keeper of a different clan who lost a keeper and didn't have a first.
So, you don't have a lot of mages either.
I wouldn't say it's entirely common. In the clan, it was really just... Never mind.
Alright. Yeah, enough talk. You know how to play?
What are we playing?
Card game, I don't know.
Insert card game name here.
Insert card game name here.
Wizard?
No.
Shut the fuck up, Josh!
Okay.
No, is this... I mean, we have different card games in the Dalish.
Alright, he explains, like, the basics of poker. And do you guys have, like, a Dalish version of poker?
I'm actually gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. No, the Dalish do not have a form of poker.
Do you have, Go Fish?
Is that like Gohala?
Yeah, famously landlocked.
Oh my god!
That's
The
how we go
famously
fish.
landlocked Dalish.
You just yell holla.
No, that's Uno!
That's Uno, right? Yeah.
You guys,
When you have one card left, you have to yell holla holla.
you want to play Uno?
Oh my god.
Alright,
So, do we play a couple rounds of poker?
Jesus, does
Awesome,
Hassan
cool.
know how to play poker?
Well, you said that you would show me the basics of the rules.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Just as a question for like us listening around, are you guys betting anything?
We'll bet the
Or-
cookies.
Yeah, we'll bet
Is
the
there
cookies.
anything
Perfect.
that may be removed upon losing a round?
Shut up, Tony.
Shepard's like, do you guys want to, bet a bed, perhaps?
All right, unbuckle your gauntlet.
All right. Just roll a d20 and what would like a gaming set like
Well,
proficiency be?
for this specifically, I would say it's deception.
No.
poker?
But there's like a specific
Oh.
proficiency with like gaming sets.
It would be
Oh.
there's playing cards.
No, I'm saying I have proficiency with like gaming sets. So like, what would the attribute for that be? That'd be like charisma.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have proficiency with gaming sets?
No.
All right, then just roll a d20, add your charisma, man.
So just a d20.
Oh, okay. All right. You notice as like Indra's explaining it, and then like you play like a practice game. He's surprisingly very well versed in kind of
Lying.
yeah. Though you've never seen him lie to anybody else. And he goes, yeah, and that's just basically how it works. You want to play for, I don't know, a cookie or something?
Sure, let's bet a cookie.
Alright. One more d20.
Okay.
Alright, Indra got a 15.
18.
Ooh. He kind of like squints as you win. He's like,
As I immediately show how proficient I am at lying.
yeah, beginner's luck, I'd say.
Probably, if that's what you want to believe.
Oh no, they're flirting! They're flirting!
Kiss, kiss,
Yeah,
kiss.
yeah.
Kiss, punch.
No, yeah, it's yeah. Let's see how you fare. You know, when I'm not letting you in.
So we're rolling again.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to.
Yeah, sure. Nah, that's about right.
17. Oh.
9.
He just kind of like smirks as he takes a cookie. Yeah, see what you want to do there is not show me all the cards that you have. But it's fine, it's fine.
Yeah, I think it's time to go to bed.
Ooh. Right to the pride with that one.
Someone's a sore loser.
I'll work on it.
I'm just kidding.
I'll beat you later.
He kind of like stops and smiles a little bit and goes, yeah. And then he goes to bed.
Good night, drunken asshole.
Fucking Christ, I swear to God.
Just before he goes to bed, he hears chuckles coming from the other side.
What is everybody doing in the party room?
So you're telling me that you brought how many cookies over and didn't say thank you?
I brought 10 of like a dozen.
Wow, that's crazy. But now back to the story, Sarah.
So yeah, I wrote a fiction story all about a bunch of elves, and then there's this forest nymph that falls in love with a shapeshifter, and then there was like this elvish man that was like trying to like ruin everything, and yeah, it's called the Shapeshifter.
That sounds wonderful.
It does. Meanwhile, I'm painting Shepherd's horn.
I wake up in the morning. Who stole my painting supplies?
Honestly, I fully believe Sarah stole painting supplies.
Oh
from
yeah,
me.
definitely.
Do you want to play a game?
What kind of game?
Shepard pulls out a deck of cards. It's called Old Sheep.
How do you play?
So, in this deck, all of the cards are sheep. Except one. It's a goat.
How can you tell?
And we keep picking sheep until there's one card left. And whoever is a goat loses.
Oh man. Okay, let's play. This is high stake situation.
Shepard deals the cards.
While they're playing this game, Brandy is going to look at Saren. Does
Yeah.
Hassan have like a crush on Indra or something?
I don't know. Like the last guy. Oh, I shouldn't spare any business.
We won't tell anyone.
So, I I don't know if Hassan had any crushes before, but he's usually like that all the time.
Oh, Hassan's been a flirt with so many people in Dalish.
Oh, I want you to know, as soon as you said it wasn't my business, Brandy does the fucking sit down shuffle to get closer to you.
Also, Hassan, I would like to say this. Hassan is so gay that it's like, what's a sexuality? People are hot.
He said so many. He's so creative with Dalish love language. It's insane.
He's a poet.
He's a poetic.
Love language? What?
Yeah, like he used so many different Dalish words to just describe how the shape of someone's ears and like how their face glistened in the sun or something.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and like how their soul is like connected to their the purity of nature or something. I don't know. He writes so much poetry. And it was very hard to keep up with who he was flirting with.
We
I
need to
think
figure
that-
out if he makes these about intro.
Should I spy?
Are you
I'm
gonna
not
try to
s-
read my diary?
No. I know better.
I mean,
Yeah, she tried before and Hassan nearly killed her.
I still have the scar.
You know, I don't know a lot about things, but to me, a drunken asshole and an annoying person would make great company for each other.
Oh yeah. Like I guess the other elves were just flings because I guess they had too much in common. Like, you know, just elves and elves smooching.
They bicker like they're already married.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
That's a good sign.
I can't believe they're gossiping about us. If I'm so sad Annika is here for this.
Like we're literally having a sleepover and gossiping about boys.
Boys that love each
Yes.
other.
This is a great time.
Shepard's horn is bright pink. A single horn. I have yet to get to the other one.
That's only the one.
We're waiting for that one to dry.
And Shepard's hair has been braided, I believe, as well.
Oh yes, it is.
Absolutely.
And meanwhile, like, as we're gossiping, Sarah is like doodling like a very buff-looking guy in her little sketchbook journal thing.
So what about... I'm gonna say you two, but technically there are 3 other people other than my character, so... what about you two?
What about us two?
Do you have a drunken asshole to your annoying person?
Mm. I'm not a drunken asshole or annoying person. I'm a shepherd.
Well, my annoying asshole is Asan, so
Wait, you and Hassan are...
no, God no,
Yo.
no. It's like putting 2 of the same magnets against each other. They don't connect.
That makes a lot of sense. What's a magnet?
Yeah, but
Fucking magnets,
don't-
how do they work?
didn't
I-
you guys, like, have any interest in other people? Romantically? Flings, crushes?
I never really connected with any of the other Danish girls. Like, you know, they're so pretty, and they like to sing in the woods and braid each other's hair, and then they looked at me and was like, "You smell like a dog," and they didn't want to talk to me. And yeah, they just didn't want to talk about the things I wanted to talk about, and we
They
never
told you
met
you smell like a
together.
duck?
No, they said I smelled like a wet dog.
A wet dog.
Yeah, after I went fishing. It was very cruel.
In for all
and
that, that's a
very
compliment. Sorry, go ahead.
So yeah, we just never really meshed together. And then they're like, "Oh, you want to devote your life to Elgernon? That's wild. That's really cool." And then I was like, "Yeah, it's cool." And I just never talked to them again.
Yeah, most of the
Yeah.
people in my village were really obsessed with their own life. Just they didn't want to do anything else other than what they were currently doing. It was usually just fishing or hunting or trying to make a trade. They didn't have
Awesome.
any. They didn't have any. What's the word I'm looking for here? Adventure to them. They didn't want to go anywhere.
Thinking back, I think they were kind of afraid of me because I just kind of showed up.
Why would anybody be afraid of you?
I don't know.
Also,
I mean,
wet
I
dog
wasn't
does
the
not smell
best
bad.
kid.
They obviously haven't had to deal with dogs ever.
I don't know. I guess their parents were much more grounded, and I just let nature take care of it.
Yeah, they were grounded inside of a small house.
I was kind of training to be a shepherd my entire life, and then I was a shepherd, so I didn't really have time for relationships like that.
You never thought of it?
It may have crossed my mind once or twice, but I had to make sure my flock was okay.
But you could have had a second person looking after your flock with you.
That would have been very nice.
A single tear just rolls down Shepard's cheek.
Well, just like really quick Kunari lore, I guess. They don't really have like dating. It's very much just
Well,
like
Brandy
all right, we
wouldn't know that.
procreate. No,
Yeah.
but I'm telling Tony this because I know you know, Riki.
Oh yeah.
But like they procreate, and then it's like, okay, cool, we got a child, and then if you like want to fuck somebody on the side, that's fine. But like you can't really have like your relationship come before your devotion to the Kyun kind of thing.
I was trying to work that in with, like, yeah, Shepard didn't have time to
Yeah, I got you.
do that because he's a shepherd, because that's all he's allowed to do. Smile. Looking after my sheep was the only thing that was one of the only things that was important.
How come?
It was my role.
But you didn't want anything else?
Shepard kind of just looks like puzzled.
You're
I
allowed
mean,
to want things. Hold on a
I
second.
Wait a second.
I mean, I was technically born to a fisherman and a hunter. And I should have been one or both of those things.
Well, you are a monster hunter, so.
Kind of a hunter.
Yeah, but not in the same vein that my dad is.
I mean, if you hunt monsters, you can hunt animals just easily.
Alex, shut up! Shut up! I saw that in the fucking Roll20 and I fucking lost my shit.
Sorry. I love philosophy.
You see, when I discovered I had free will, I ran away.
I shoved the son in the lake.
Oh yes. Oh wait.
I
first
discovered that my
shoved
actions
Zahn
are
in
my
the lake.
own.
I let the my impulse take over me, and I just fed that in, and I mean, he was just standing there, so I was like, might as well.
What is this free will you speak of? Whose will?
There's only the Cune.
Whose will? Why do we have to free him?
His will,
I've-
okay?
It's Will, okay.
I placed my hand on Shepard's shoulder. Free will is the right of all sentient.
But is he okay?
Freedom. Okay, freedom.
I'm just gonna like put a hand on Sarah's shoulder.
You have
And
like a little
lightly-
hand train. Ilaria puts her hand on your shoulder, Brandy.
I'm gonna put my hand on Sarah's shoulder and just gonna lightly touch Shepard's forearm. Will is okay. Don't worry.
I'm glad to hear Will is okay. And now that I know Will is free, that makes me happier.
What if you were Will in this situation?
I'm Shepard.
Shepard has the processing power of a fucking brick.
You know,
We'll
like the
get back.
dial-up, like static noise that's happening when Nia said, "But what if you're Will?"
So, like, would you short circuit if someone were to ask, "What do you want to do with your life?"
Shepard.
What the fuck is a
goes,
circuit?
So you're about to go,
What's
what
the
the fuck is a twink?
All of Saren's family members.
What's a circuit? What's it's just heavy breathing.
So Sarah,
Uh-huh.
you said there were hold on. Oh god, my train of thought just fucking screeched to a halt. Give me a second.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, we can move our chat.
No, I wasn't even looking at the chat.
Okay.
What are you guys fucking talking about?
Oh boy.
Calling
Oh,
Josh
no.
queer.
I see, okay. Nothing new then.
Business as usual.
Josh is calling me queer.
Oh, okay, this is...
Also,
Well, actually, no,
Josh
this
is calling
one's
Mark queer. I'm calling Josh queer, and Mark's complaining.
We're doing
usual,
hand
you know.
train,
Yeah.
you know. Hand on
So... Sarah, you were talking about the girls of your tribe. Why were they mean to you? Again?
Oh. How long have we known each other? It's been like, what, a week?
About a week, yeah.
Okay, anyways, sorry, I flipped through some
Time to
pages.
overshare.
So, since you asked me, I was really into, just bears, you know? So, I just, yeah, bears were very cool. So, I started an entire, storyline that features, a bear and their bear clan, and there's like multiple clans in this area, and so there's like the lightning clan, and then there's the fire clan, and then there's the water clan, like they're fish hybrids and whatever. So I had a bear character, and her name is
Baridwin.
her name's what's her name? I made her when I was like what, 15? Shit. Ursa. Ursa Fire. Yeah, yeah. Then there's like leaf blower. And then there's Cosmo. And like I'm flipping through these pages of like very anime looking bears.
You're
And then
currently doing so?
Yes.
Brandy is like looking over your shoulder, just fucking visibly interested in all of this.
So like when I was like asking them, it's like, hey guys, do you want to play Warrior Bears? And then they're like, what the fuck is Warrior Bears? And then I would tell them my story, and then they would walk away.
That's mean.
How do you play Warrior Bears?
Oh,
So the first part is like, well, first you have to like learn how to transform into a bear, but at that time I didn't know how to transform into a bear. I'm still working on it. So I just grabbed this
Become
pelt
bears.
and I just put it over myself, and like I foraged around the forest looking for berries.
And then you got shot at by hunters.
I was almost hunted while playing Warrior Bears by myself. And then I proposed this like
You proposed.
no. I was like,
Proposed.
hey Hassan, do you want to play Warrior Bears with me? And he's like, what the fuck is Warrior Bears? And I basically invited him just to pick berries in the forest and go about our chores, but like the whole idea is to think that you're a bear. And
like this idea.
and during this time I would have to be called like Ursa Fire.
So you know how Alaria calls you, Asan, and her E-team? Me and you and Shepard are bear team.
Warrior Bears.
We are warrior bears.
Sarah is the glue that holds the teams together.
Yeah.
You have to be in like a forest area to play Warrior Bear.
Like that's ideal. Like when you're like walking around, it's like you kind of feel like you're out of place because like everyone sees you as an elf or like a Kunari or a human, but inside you know that you are a bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On all levels except physical, I am bear.
Soon I will be a bear.
So theoretically, you could play Warrior Bear anywhere.
Literally, yes. Well, you guys might find it hard to transform, but yeah.
Shepard like gets on all fours and goes roar.
Okay, now you have to pick your clan name. Like, what would like a cool bear name for you be?
Barrington.
My bear name would be Shepard.
I was expecting my bear name would be Bear.
Yeah. That sounds so good.
As a bear, I still tend for the sheep.
Aw.
That's perfect. So, will you be like, I'm like writing this down, so you'll be like in the Earth clan?
Bear.
Okay, so you're your own clan, like a lone bear.
I love how like down for it Sardwin is.
What do bears do?
Okay, so
They
they
eat, they sleep, They eat, they sleep.
You have
Then
food.
they hibernate, and then they look for berries, and then they get honey. Like, I climbed so many trees with the willpower that I had while being a bear.
Wait, hold on. And like Brandy like scrambles out of the fort to look through her bag. And you just hear clanging, clattering. And there's this like little tiny jar of honey that she's been like using little bits of.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Shepard, like on all fours, walks over to the jar of honey, and then like grabs it with his hands and like flips onto his back.
You're doing it! Yes! This is how we play Warrior Bears.
I've got
Like-
the honey.
Like, I got through so many days and doing so many chores just by internalizing my bear. Like, they're like, Sarah, go catch fish, and I'm like, oh fuck yeah, I know how to catch fish, and I would catch fish with my bear.
Because you were a bear.
Yes, exactly. And they're like, Sarah, go climb that thing, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I want to climb.
Because you were a bear.
Yes, I was. It's all about the bear mentality.
I like
The
this.
Bear
the
in
bare
mind.
necessities. The bare necessities, if you
I hope you know that I wrote in her backstory that she just wants to be a bear. And
Shepard, who has the honey on his back, flips over and puts the honey in front of you, Sarah, and says, "No, now you be the bear."
hold on, and then I get the cloak, the fur cloak that I have, and like, thank you, Bear Shepherd.
Shepard.
What would your bear name be? I point at Brandy.
Oh, wow, I was typing, I'm sorry.
It's also Shepard.
Brittany just ignores her, like, oh, sorry, you were saying something. The bear thing is kind of weird.
Flips hair, like.
Brandy's like, actually, I want to be like a warrior cat. It's like, okay, I have to work cats into the bear lore, but okay.
I am Arrow.
That's such a cool bear name.
That's a cool bear name. Barrow.
Barrow.
I am Barrow.
Write that down, write that down. I would ask Ilaria, but they're sleeping.
It's such a horrible time. Wait a second. They're being a bear.
They're hibernating.
They're doing it. They're a bear.
Well, I love that. I would love to believe that we're all crowding around Ilaria going, bear, bear, bear.
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 Should I text Annika and ask her what her bear's
Yeah.
what
Yes.
What her bear startup would be.
Yeah, what would her bear name be? It's very important to have to say it.
What would Ilaria's bear name be? We're role-playing warrior cats.
But as bears.
Alright. You guys done?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't. Sorry.
Alright. Oh,
Erlin. Oh.
sorry, Annika's typing.
Oh,
Yes.
Just give her a minute.
Well, while Annika's typing, I'll go to Erland.
Yeah, because the bartender asked him if he's drinking to forget, and he basically just said, "You got kids? Did you? Don't mind me asking."
Yeah. I got a kid. Moved out.
Well, I don't. But fuck if I don't feel like I do sometimes. He says, eyeing upstairs where all the commotion has been.
What commotion are you talking about? Intra and San are asleep.
Yeah, they're asleep, but like, in the timeline, they were like, people were talking, what the fuck is all that noise? I broke a freaking door frame and shoved the bed into another room.
Yeah, that's gonna make a decent amount of noise, but like you're paying him.
Yeah.
I just love the implication that you were like, what do you mean, Asan and Indra are asleep? Like, what else would they be doing?
I mean,
You know? They're not
Erlen being
sleeping.
the... just, you know what? Come over here.
What was it?
He just pours out a drink.
It was another, 2 silver you said?
No, don't. Just keep it.
I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. I understand what it's like to wrangle.
We'll drink.
How long you been traveling with them?
About a week. It's gonna end up being for a lot longer, too.
I pity.
Yeah. At least some of them are getting along, right?
I can hear that.
Yeah, I want to ask, the bath upstairs, they got like blankets, things like that, or no, towels,
Oh yeah.
like smaller towels, everything like that.
I think we got some left. I'm not sure though, it's getting late.
Does it close after a certain time?
No, it's just do laundry after a certain point because we run out. You know, we're not used to people just coming down here.
Right. All right. Well, let's try and grab something before they're all done there.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for the company. It's usually lonely this late.
I already had plenty of sleep today. Finishes his drink, and eventually, as this group gossips until the wee hours of the night, right? Me and like the ass crack of night of like 2 a.m. or something.
the ass crack of night.
Why is your ass
Yeah.
cracked?
I
Oh, you poor thing.
Sorry,
Oh,
go
damn.
ahead.
Damn, I think I broke my ass. It has a crack in it. So like straight up, like at like 2 in the morning, that's when people have just like disappeared more or less. That's when Erlen finally decides to like take a bath. But what he does is he grabs a bunch of like the smaller towels, He has his big towel for his business, but
He doesn't need the
his-
small
his
towels
waist-
for his business.
yeah, for his waist, his lower body, he has his towel, right? But basically, he takes some smaller towels, and while he's in his room, he replaces the bandages with a smaller towel to still kind of conceal some stuff, and then he'll walk into the bath and try to relax for a bit at like 2 at night.
So what's Sard's bear name?
Well, it's Ursafire.
It's so much cooler than Arrow.
Ursafire?
Yeah.
Ilaria's bear name is Sable. And then she sent a picture of a bunch of mice. I don't know what the mice have to do with it. But
You said
her name
mice?
is Sable.
So we got Ursafire, Sable, Shepherd, and Arrow.
Or Bear. Is it Bear now?
Or is it there now?
Bear Shepherd.
Shep Baird.
Shabir.
Shep Baird.
Oh my god, Tony, please let it be Shep Baird now. Oh, Tony's not here. Damn it.
Tony died.
Tony.
Tony fucking
By
died.
Shabir.
He got Shep Baird.
Get Shabir, idiot. Okay. Okay. If that's it for the night, then we'll move on to the morning and just like if you guys want to do anything, prepare, because next session we're going straight into combat.
Yeah, I already had something. I was ready.
Go ahead.
Well, first off, I know I said last session that I finished my painting this morning, but it's good enough, so I'm going to try to find an art dealer to sell it to.
Make a...
Yeah, Ricky, you had an idea about this actually, so you go ahead.
Well, the idea doesn't work in this town, but I do have another idea.
Go ahead.
Alright, so make like a general insight check for me, please. This is mostly like how fast Asan would realize this. Okay, so you realize this pretty late. You know that this entire town is a very practical town. There's not really art dealerships. Like, there's no one that would make this their entire profession. However, you do know one person that appreciates good style and art.
Yep. Okay. I'm off to Bode Rocher. Rochette?
Yeah, whatever.
Bode Rocher.
Alright, so you head over to the White Whale and Kraken's shop. And it's open pretty early because of how Monster Hunters operate. The door opens with a little jingle. Ah, my friend! He's not even like out. He's not even out from the back yet. He just fucking calls everybody his friend. But as soon as he walks out, he like notices you and then says it much louder. How are you? It's a very early morning for you.
Yes, we have a big day ahead of us.
How may I help you? Did you come back with more money?
No. However, I know you're a man of impeccable taste. So, I was wondering, and again, this isn't even like Asan trying to sugarcoat this. He's just like, no, this guy knows what he's up to with fashion. Perfect. But Asan's like, a friend of mine painted this and was wondering if you would know anyone who'd be interested in buying or distributing this artwork.
Make a general charisma check for me, please.
Can it be persuasion?
The problem is you mixed a little lie in there.
Yeah, a slight one. I'm also selling this under a pen name.
Oh, that's true. You do have this actually under a pen name.
It's also, he's just selling a painting.
And he's just, yeah, okay, so make it a persuasion.
Okay. Come on.
Can it be persuasion?
I mean, it's not bad, but it's
Alright.
not great.
All right. You, Asan.
Yes.
You there.
You, young man. I said, young
Okay,
man.
just get on with the scene.
Continue.
I lost my train of
Oh,
thought.
fuck,
for a
Ricky,
bit.
God damn it!
Focus on the brain cell.
All right, so He's going to look this over.
It was a 15 average, which I believe you said was a good piece of artwork.
It was a
not
good. Yeah, it's not like the high.
amazing, but it's
Yeah,
more than passable.
it's definitely more than passable. This is to an untrained eye. They would notice like slight mistakes here and there, but overall, it is just a good fucking painting. Not to you, of course.
Yeah, but I decided it was good enough to try selling.
So he is going to look at it. I mean, I could buy it off of you. I would charge maybe 15 gold for this.
I'm gonna suck at this. Can I make an insight check and see how much it's worth, or how much I think he thinks it's worth?
Yeah.
Okay. No.
No, you
Okay.
have. He could be swindling you. He could be more honest than the day he was born.
All right. All right. 15 sounds fair. I hope you'll be fair if my friend decides to make more artwork in the future.
I hope your friend does, because I would be very happy to buy this from him in the future.
Yes, they will definitely be making more artwork.
So he takes the painting and brings it to the back of the shop.
I'm assuming he has enough contacts they can sell that to at an upscale price.
Oh, motherfucker!
I mean,
he is going to scalp the shit out of this painting.
Oh yeah, I mean he can literally say like first edition because it is, but like unrealistic artists actually selling his work.
Also, 15 gold, brother.
Brother, I'll take less. It's fine.
Shut
But nope, Ricky told me 15 gold. That's what I'm going for.
That's why.
What is 15 gold really going
That's
to
why this
get
is a
you,
fancy
magic
game.
item-wise?
Yeah, but in real life applications, that's like a year's salary for some
in
people.
Dragon Age, like 15 gold is like I'm gonna be living pretty well for like the next couple of years. I have enough time to like buy several tools and like maybe upgrade my house, kind of money. And then it's like
I can actually work the land with that money.
or I could buy a cool sword.
That glows in the dark.
Look, inflation has been a bitch on all of us.
Well, when they
It
release
is
more
a
artwork,
war.
when they release more artwork, I will run it by you if I'm in town. Thank you so much for your generosity.
Of course, of course. Other than that, is there anything else you want to do in preparation
No,
of
I'll
this
make
morning,
my way
or
back to the tavern.
you make your way
in
back to the tavern in
wherever.
whatever it's called?
Yeah.
Does anybody else want to do anything?
Like
Um,
behind the tavern, like kind of like in more of a grassy area, right? Kind of open fieldish. You know?
Mm-hmm.
That's where Erlin's just doing his morning stretches, his morning practice. This one in particular seems a bit more intensive because he looks to be swinging to kill imaginary things. We have some fights later today. So he's just doing his thing.
All right.
Shepard is doing some sort of meditation. Slightly like muttering to himself while doing it.
Hashtag first world problems. Sarid, would you like to do anything?
So while she's praying, so she does like prayer in a very interesting way where she just like pushes herself during her morning workouts until she starts feeling dizzy, and then that's when she calls out to her god. So she's gonna do a really quick prayer about to get some motivation to kill some smoke.
Algernon is just looking down. What the fuck?
All right,
I-
make a prayer check.
Oh, great god, Algernon. I aided my friends, heroes, to,
Bless you.
like, kill some giants as I look for the tab. And now we are on our way to our valiant mission to capture smoke. This is religion.
Prayer. So it's your wisdom plus proficiency.
You can roll a wisdom save in place of it if you want.
Okay.
12.
Abject confusion from your god.
There's this kind of quiet, and then you hear, like, in the back of your mind, beware what lies in the mist.
Oh, you are so profound.
After you have exhausted yourself and you have prayed and you scream to the sky, you feel something poke like your side and your hip.
What is that?
It's Brandy.
Oh, hi, Brandy. My
Oh,
god
look at-
has spoken.
Cool. Want to see the ocean?
Yes. Oh my god. Hassan needs to see this.
Hassan's been gone for a while.
Alright, he'll see it later. It's inevitable. Okay, let's go. Her face is all red from doing her workouts. And she's, like, very excitedly telling Brandy, oh my god said to beware what's in the mist.
What's in the mist?
The mist itself, I guess.
More mist inside the mist?
I guess. I mean, that monster hunter said that it would bite back, so I guess that's what he's talking about.
What if there's more than mist inside the mist? What if there's, like, even more mist?
That would suck.
It would.
Because we wouldn't be able to see the mist we're actually catching. What if we catch the wrong mist? Shit! These are things to think about.
And your friend Steve, do.
Hey, Sarah, wanna go to the beach together? Yeah, let me get my best friend. Hassan!
And Brandy just takes you out to the docks.
It smells like so much fish.
Where's the land? I mean, the other part of the land. Does it just keep going?
It keeps going, yeah.
I look at Brandy very seriously, and Sturgman is just like, is that the edge of the world?
Well, I don't know. Probably.
Like, if we continue, like, sailing down that area, like, are we just gonna fall off?
Oh no, we're gonna be in the Rialto Bay, and we'd probably hit something. But if we're going in a very specific direction, no, we're not gonna hit land ever again. To my knowledge,
That's scary.
it's awesome. They got
Yeah.
monsters are down there.
Oh god. Okay, well, I say oh god, and then I just imagine my god is just like, what?
What?
You're gonna fight those monsters. And I'm like, yes sir.
Sarah, like, very shakily salutes the sky. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The nearest Hydra is 6.7 miles away. Go, go, go!
Go, go, go! She jumps into the water.
So,
Not really.
A part of all docks, no matter where you are, will always be some type of ladder or staircase in case somebody does fucking fall in.
Can Saren swim?
That's what we're going to find out.
Pushes Saren into the water.
Brandy is not stupid. She's stupid, but she's not stupid. She's going to walk Saren over to where the ladder or the staircase would be. It's like, okay. Want to cool off after a workout?
Oh, hell yeah. And then she, like, gets into her, I don't know,
You
underclothes.
immediately step on seaweed.
Oh god, what is that?
I don't know.
I scramble out of the water.
That's enough.
Brady gets in. It's like, oh, it's just seaweed.
Is that weed in the sea?
Oh no, it's not. It's not like that. And she just like rips it out. It's like, I can cook this actually.
To Sarah, when it looks like a monstrous, like, jellyfish tentacle. It's just like,
It also smells pretty bad.
Oh yeah, no, seaweed smells like shit, but it tastes delicious.
I will try it.
Brandy gonna make sushi for us.
Oh fuck yeah!
Sarah, like, gets back into the ocean and she's like, okay, bear mode, and then jumps back in. But she's like doing that thing where she doesn't want to touch the ground, so she's like,
She's just kicking as hard
Yeah,
as she can.
her hand is on like Brandy's shoulders and kicking.
Do you want me to carry you through the water?
I won't say no. Yeah.
Okay. See, the cool thing about the water, though, is that you can find things like this, and you see her, like, wade through the water a little bit and, like, take out, like, the itty-bittiest tiny little shiny speck seashells.
I want them.
We can look for them on the beach while we wait for sun.
Yes, let's go do that.
Brady just fucking lets go and lets your feet touch the ground.
Ugh. Okay, let's go. I'm determined.
Make a perception check.
Wow.
Okay.
Nice.
The only roll I have for tonight.
You guys see everything.
Oh my god.
You see all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sandwin,
no.
specifically you feel the seaweed like extra nice.
Someone who has lived by the water all of his life, I didn't appreciate that. You never get used to it.
And then she steps on a rock and it's just like a bit slimy.
Oh, and she steps on like she picks up a shell and like a crab skitters out of it and she drops it into the water.
There's so many creatures.
All of them
Meanwhile,
have so
Brit-
many legs.
But you find like a good number of seashells, and Brandy takes out, like, is literally just digging through the sand by this point. And at one point just takes out like a palm-sized conch-looking shell.
Is there anything inside?
A poisonous conch, obviously.
Just fucking, Brandy's like shaking it. No. But you know what is inside of it?
What?
The ocean.
That's... And Sarah
Put it up
looks
to your
back
ear.
at the ocean.
Put it in your ear.
And I do that, I'm like, How does it get in there? Is it like a spell? Is this like a portal or something?
It's like a spell of nature.
That just blows her mind.
Keep it.
Oh, I'm keeping it.
I'm assuming by this point, Hassan actually goes looking for Sarid.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Asan is like, where is that annoying bear kid?
Then
Where's
someone
my
eventually
friend?
Someone eventually points him to the beach.
And you just see Sarid and fucking Brandy making sandcastles by this point.
What are you two doing?
Oh, I was just showing her the ocean.
The big, giant, endless body of water.
Uh-huh.
Great. Okay.
We also got some food for later.
What'd you get from the ocean?
Brady pulls out the fucking piece of seaweed.
Okay, that answers that question.
Oh, don't worry, it's just seaweed.
I don't care what you call it, it looks fucking weird and slimy.
Unfortunately, you can't smoke it. Yet.
What's the point?
Well, you can dry it out and wrap it around some rice and fish.
Okay.
One, it holds everything together, and two, it tastes really good.
I'll give it a shot at one point. Sure.
Sarah, show him the conch.
Oh, this thing has the ocean inside of it. And then I shove it in like, his ear. So I can hear
Ah,
All you hear is.
okay. Is this a magic item?
Mm-mm.
it.
It's
The
just
magic item of nature.
Okay.
whatever magic's in a conch. It's natural.
So, Sarah, were you learning how to swim finally?
No,
Oh,
I had to
yeah.
carry her through the water.
I'm
Here,
trying
let me
to-
show you how it's done. And Asan proudly doggy paddles out.
Gracefully.
I taught
Gracefully.
him that.
Yeah, you say you taught me that, but all you did was shove me in a fucking lake.
That's survival.
You know, you need to learn how to do this too.
I know how to swim.
That's not what Brandy was saying.
I know how to not die. Or drown.
Uh-huh. Sure. You know what I didn't know how to do when you shoved me in the lake?
What?
Not
Swim.
drown.
I saved you, you're fine.
By saving me, you mean calling for the adults as my head went under the water.
You feel something wrap around your leg, Hassan.
Ah, and I doggy paddle back to shore.
That's the scene.
As you guys are kind of
Ah.
standing on the beach, kind of like an arrow soars and embeds itself in the sand, and you see like kind of like
You're
several.
about to say fucking shanks me.
you see kind of like off in the distance, Erland with like a short bow just kind of looks up at you and goes, and then turns around.
Okay.
Watch out!
You heard a faint echoing shit.
I'm gonna take the arrow. I was like, I'm gonna
Most
go...
of the arrows have hit the trees, though. You do notice like a few got away from him.
I'm just gonna, like, the one that landed near us, I'm just gonna, like, pick it up. I'm gonna go return this to Erland. Oh, Sarid,
Mhm.
we're gonna be by the water quite a lot. You wanna do this every morning?
Oh, hell yeah.
Does Erland know how to swim?
You're asking
well,
a dwarf if he knows how to swim.
I mean, like, it's a miracle if he can, like, stay afloat. Dude's kind of dense.
Damn, he dummy thick.
Can't tell me thing.
You
Clap of
fucking
my
dummy.
muscles too loud to keep me afloat.
The clap of my armor. Keeps alerting the
As
guards.
as you're practicing, Earl, and Brandy walks up with the arrow. You drop something.
Thank you.
You're doing really good though.
Yeah, I'm trying. I want to have options in case Warhammer isn't working.
I mean, you're still doing really good. You can't be flawless at everything.
I know.
Are you trying for perfection?
Not really. Just getting some exercise and practice.
Kinda heard you cuss all the way from the beach.
Yeah, I'm not trying to like accidentally hit somebody. That'll be. I mean, they already don't really like us here all too much.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's fair.
I think
We-
we just swap.
Can I watch you?
I guess.
He just like pops a squat.
You see, like as he draws it, he doesn't let it sit for very long. You can see his hands kind of, his bandaged up hands kind of like tremble as he like draws back the short bow. So whenever he fires, he's kind of like doing a quick shot. And he just.
Hey, you want something that helps?
Huh?
Do you want something that helps?
What are you talking about?
It doesn't look like you're comfortable with the draw.
Well, I mean. Yeah.
Brittany just like unstrings or like takes out a bowstring. Carry a few extras just in case, so I can give you, or at least we can alter one of them.
It isn't the bow.
Well, when I say we can alter them, I mean we can change where you would normally draw and put some extra padding on it, so it's not as brutal on your fingers and hand.
Sure.
I mean, it's gonna be a fix, but
It's my backup, you know. Warhammer's dual reliable, but I don't want to be caught unaware.
yeah.
I could try.
So, well, you two are figuring that out.
That'll help my aim too much, though.
Your aim's pretty good.
Mm.
You mind answering something for me?
Huh?
How come the draw's uncomfortable?
I can't. Mornings, especially, the injury tends to act up.
Do you mind if I look at it?
No.
You don't mind or you do mind?
No.
Okay, you
Or no.
mind.
No. Look, it just. You know, people wonder why I might have a drink or two in the mornings and kind of dulls it.
How
It's
long
easier the more I go for it. The more I exercise it, the more I, you know, start to feel it less throughout the day.
How long until the dulling isn't enough?
What are you talking about?
There's only so long you can avoid something.
It ain't getting worse.
But it's not getting
I don't
better.
think. No.
You're a good friend, Earl.
I'll be fine. Alright. You don't need to worry about me, okay? I can.
You know that makes me worry more.
I, I don't get how I'm not supposed to talk to you, really. Like,
Just talk. Just. I usually let people talk at me.
talk at you.
Yeah. You know the same way we talk to Shepard? How we kind of just let him figure it out on his own? In his own way?
I guess. I don't talk to the big Al too much, though.
I talk to him a lot.
Yeah, I mean, he was in your neighborhood while you were friends for a while.
I mean, by this point, all of you are my friends.
It's been a week.
It doesn't matter. Some people you've been friends with for years, some people you've been friends with for a week. It doesn't matter to me. You guys eat my food, I help you out, and you help me out.
Yeah, well, we
You
keep each
trust
other
me,
alive.
so I should return the favor.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I'm just trying to not slack on my job here. I gotta try and keep y'all alive somehow.
I don't think you're gonna fail. Besides, you watch my back, I watch your back. You taught me how to heal.
Hmm. Well, hopefully all goes smoothly today.
Brandy just gives you this unironic, just bright smile.
Awkwardly trying to smile back. It's closed-lipped, just
Oh, come on. I know you can. I know you can smile. Come on.
He just looks uncomfortable almost.
All right, that's as much as I'm getting out of you.
It's more of a grimace, if anything.
Go on. You do your practice. I'm gonna see what I can do about drying out this seaweed.
Yeah, my swimming ain't all that great, actually.
Do you want me to teach you later? You're
I
gonna
don't.
need to learn if you're gonna be on a ship, Erland.
Water and I don't mix all too well.
I
Bandages-
noticed.
Yeah. I think the goal here is to just not fly overboard, if I can help it.
Come on, at least let me teach you a doggy paddle.
I really don't. My hands in water, I just...
Does it hurt if it's in water too?
Well... For a bit, it stings, but... Like everything, it subsides after a while. The bath, that kind of heated bath, sort of sauna thing they got going on, that was interesting.
Did
It
it
was a
help?
lot all at once, but yeah, I think it did. I haven't had something like that in well, haven't ever really had something like that. There's often, I guess, nice things nowadays, though.
Oh, looks like everything's looking up for you then.
In a way.
Alright. I'm gonna go dry out the seaweed. Have fun with your training.
And make sure Sarah doesn't, drown.
Oh, I got a son doing that.
Make sure
Just Brandy
he
started
doesn't
it
drown.
like full fucking heel turns back to the beach without skipping a beat.
Oh,
They
I
get
gotta
caught
stop.
in the
Fuck,
wave.
fuck.
They're both like face down in the water floating.
They're drowned. We're all new
And they're both dead.
characters.
There's salt water in my eyes.
One way or another, those elves can
It
be.
burns.
What would be even funnier is because Hassan can doggy paddle. It's like Sarah's drowning. He goes out to save her, and she's just standing on this corpse.
He's like pulling him down with her.
I like to imagine, like, while that was happening, Asan has, like, fully buried Sardwood in the sand.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Prevent her
Actually,
from
no,
going
it
to
would
the
make
next.
more sense for it to be the opposite. Sarah has fully buried Hassan in sand.
While I'm doing this, I put like two sand mounds on his chest and shaped them into boobs.
Hmm.
You are a mermaid.
All right. It's 8:06.
Did anybody else want to do anything?
I was actually about to ask that.
I mean, I was gonna actually see, because I don't know if you guys have that ready yet.
What's up?
The apothecary?
We've had the apothecary.
Yeah? The potions I wanted to try and get identified, or whatever I had, concoctions I'd put together.
Right, those.
If it's there, then I'll go over and pick it up. But if not, I can wait till.
I'm gonna
next
be
time.
real with you, homie.
Yeah.
I woke up today.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, so I'm not gonna assume that that's already. Like, I can, we can pick that up. Head out next sesh.
I mean, yeah, we can give you like the potions, like
Just trying to
like next
identify
week
like
before
what these
the-
things are. Yeah.
Yeah,
What I made,
I'll
what
have-
I put into it, how it
Um,
works, if it's gonna kill us or not.
Did we write down what you rolled on the D100 for that?
Remember how I rolled a 20 when you asked me to roll a D20 and 100 when you asked me to roll a D100? Like the two times you asked for like
we
random.
we also have the
text and I
recording,
named it.
so we can
Yeah.
do that, but we
It's
were
like
not.
the D100 was for like the ring.
I'm
where
gonna
I
be
found out
honest,
the water
Bestie,
ring.
we did not plan anything for this session because finals week.
Yeah, no, I get it. So that's what I mean.
Yeah, so we're
Brother,
we will let you know either like before the session or like in the beginning of the session, like here's what you have and here's what might kill you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
This is Erlen trying to figure out like some of the local stuff and like what he did, B, how he can do it again.
well, I'm
Well-
gonna be real with you, homie, because the D20 was for what you would have like.
We can figure that out. Ricky, we
Yeah,
can
fair
figure
enough.
that out.
Yeah.
It's okay. Relax. All right. You guys kind of head back to the tavern together, the entire group. Whoever wants to can roll a perception check except for Erland.
Perception.
Well,
Perception.
Perception.
Except for Erland. Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm happy I sold my painting. Leave me alone.
Okay. Asan is just kind of like counting the gold that he got.
Just like,
Sardwin,
man.
you would kind of like instantly know, as well as Erland would instantly know. Brandy and I'll see what Shepard gets. Okay, cool.
I got a. Sorry, I'm looking at the 22.
22. Okay, yeah. Brandy, you would like smell something, but not really be accustomed to what that is. But you all do notice, kind of like entering the tavern, just like, seemingly drinking some sort of alcohol. Sardwin and Erland, you both instantly recognize the kind of like residual smell of lyrium, and Sardwin and Erland, you all notice kind of like a a little bandage on Indra's palm. He just kind of like waves over. He looks a little tired, and his eyes glow like a little brighter today for some reason.
His nice blue eyes. Crystal clear, gorgeous eyes.
But like, I don't want to say like they're pretty. It's more of like when you watch like a TV show and like a black actor has like contacts in, it just looks odd.
Whoa.
Like it just looks weird.
Yeah.
Like his blue eyes are like a little bit brighter and very unnatural. Like they're always unnatural, but like this morning it seems like they're a little more, I don't know.
And Shepard would notice this.
You all noticed this, but Shepard, Brandy, and Asan, you wouldn't smell like lyrium. Or like Shepard and Brandy, you would smell something, you don't know that it's lyrium. Serd and Erland, you know.
But I would notice the difference in Indra's eyes.
Yeah, you would. I don't think Asan is looking.
Hey.
Shepard is gonna go up to Indra, be like, there's something different about your eyes today.
Shepard, stop, you're making me blush.
You got into cooking too? What is it?
He kind of like looks at you, kind of like cocks his head a little bit as if like, are you serious? No, I don't really cook. This is a, I don't, some kind of drink? Bartender? Nope, he's gone. Okay. At something. Apple, I think? I don't know. It's pretty good. Were you guys all on the beach?
Yeah.
Some of us were.
Oh, okay. Was it
I
fun?
haven't left the tavern.
Oh.
We assumed you wouldn't be interested.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Sarah, show him the conch.
Oh, and I hold it against his ear.
Oh.
The ocean is in it.
And also a worm. You can have that. And he
Oh my God.
holds the worm back to you.
Friend.
Cool.
I need to name.
Is Elaria awake yet? We should probably get going.
I can go wake her up. I'm annoying.
I don't think you're supposed to say that part out loud.
You know what? At least she's self-aware.
Huh?
Never mind.
You're fine, Brandy. Just check on Ilaria, please.
So, you guys see Brandy just trail off up to the room. All of a sudden, you just hear, doo, 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 doo. As you hear like a bed shuffle and a body hit the floor.
Oh no.
Oh no, she killed her.
Brandy
You don't
has
sound
flipped
that
the
shocked.
mattress.
Bartender.
One less person to share the gold with. I'm kidding! God.
Oh wow, you can tell a joke?
Oh wow, you cannot have a disgusting face in the morning.
I thought the only joke your family made was you.
Ha
That's
ha.
gone.
So job to do, yeah? We're gonna go do it. All right. I'll be outside.
So,
I asked Annika what Aelari is doing in the morning, and she asked, is it a chill morning? And I say, no, Brandy has woken you up by throwing your body on the floor.
I flipped the mattress.
She said she'll take 30 minutes to do her braids.
Brandy comes down. She's up.
Wow, that sounded friendly.
Is she coming?
Oh, she's doing her hair right now.
You know, that thing in the morning where people try to make themselves look good, Indra?
Oh, you do that? Haven't noticed. Must not be working.
I know you don't.
I mean, I don't really
And
need
if
to
you
do
did,
much.
that's even more sad.
You know, some people are just kind of born pretty.
Ugly? Yeah, I get
Must
it.
not have happened to you, though.
Erlen
Wow.
sits outside in a moment of peace and quiet. Happy.
Erland
He's
is
not-
That he
happy.
doesn't have to listen to this.
Erland has
Okay,
reached
guys,
enlightenment.
campaign's over. Erlen's happy.
And that's
Yeah.
the campaign. I hope everyone enjoyed it.
30 minutes later, everybody's gathered everything, and you head for the Monster Hunters Guild.
Meet up with homeboy Alan, who will lead us to the
Mhm.
cave of smoke.
Alan.
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 We,
Alan.
we
Alan.
Alan,
we knock on the door, and when it's like nobody comes, we just walk inside again.
You just hear from the other side, oh god damn it, they're back. Andraste's tits, they're back.
Wow, that's sacrilegious.
It's Ravine.
And
Hi, welcome.
Hey, we're ready to face the challenge.
All right. So, here's the deal. You already know the challenge, right? I don't need to explain that again.
Yep,
Yeah.
get some vampire mist and come back.
Okay. Okay. You listened when I first said it.
Mm.
So, there is another catch to this.
Hmm.
If you do it in a certain amount of time, we'll throw in some extra gold for you.
Yeah,
Right,
you
like
you told us
Hour
that.
or something.
you told us that.
Oh my god, they listen.
Who are you talking to?
Myself. All right. So, we're going to lead you to this cave. You're going to do the challenge. You're going to come out with most of your parts intact, I hope. Understood?
Yep.
Yeah.
Aye,
Let's
aye,
get this going.
Captain.
All right, let me get my bow, my glaive, and all my other shit. Just wait outside. And then I'll start leading you.
Alan kind of like takes you around this kind of like large cliff that the guild is on, down through the forest. It gets much kind of like hotter in like the trees, even though they provide shade. There's no kind of like breeze that provides any sort of relief from the heat and the moisture. And you all just kind of like slow your pace just a little bit because it gets that intense.
You understand what a natural microwave is doing.
And then he kind of like takes a couple of turns down by the cliffside and leads you down a very kind of like narrow path on the mountain towards. You see kind of like this opening to a cave inside the mountain, and there's like a little bit of an entrance and some kind of like sand beaches and rocks that you can like stand on before you head inside. Alan just motions towards it. So,
All right, so you ready to become members?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Warhammer in his hands. Mm-hmm.
Shepard cracks his neck.
let's go. And that's where we'll pick up next week.
Woo.
Woohoo!
Woo!